Hi everyone. So normally on a Friday what we do is I get on my sports kit and we have a little bit of a wiggle and a little bit of a move around. Now if you want to do that, please do. And if you just go back on the school's YouTube channel, you'll be able to find my PE videos from the past couple of weeks, because a lot of us are just sat at home, sat indoors, so it might be nice for you to move around and move your body. If you've not done a PE this session this week, please make sure you do watch one of my videos or have a little look at Joe Wicks's PE videos on YouTube as well, okay? I want to make sure every week you're at least doing one PE session just to make sure that your bodies are kept nice and healthy and strong. So like I said, we're not going to do a PE session today. We're going to do a session where we're looking at our well-being. And I think it's really important because at the moment we're all stuck inside quite a lot more. We're not able to get out doing as much as we wanted to. So I think it's important for us to do a little session where we think about ourselves and how we are feeling and how can we cheer ourselves up if we are feeling a bit miserable at home. So I've put some pictures up on the screen of the things that we might be doing at the moment. And you're probably looking at it and thinking that's not many things, which unfortunately is true at the moment. And I think it's okay for everybody to say that they might be feeling lots of different things because of this. And that's what I want us to have a little explore today. So some of the things we might be doing at the moment at home are doing lots of cooking. Okay, so I know for a fact that I am doing lots of cooking and lots of baking. And it was Miss Wood's birthday this week and I made her a birthday cake. And it made me feel really good inside that I was able to enjoy myself baking and then give it to someone else to make them feel happy. So maybe you've been helping at home doing lots of cooking or lots of baking. You might have also been going on a lot more walks. Okay, so it's really important that we're getting outside every single day and we are allowed on a little local walk around our local area. So even if that is just going out of the house for 20 minutes, half an hour with your mum and dad, having a little walk. I've definitely been going out for lots more walks and I've even started walking to and from school. So hopefully you've been doing lots of walks as well, because that does make me feel better. You might have even been still going to the park, which is nice because you can see your friends safely at a distance. So hopefully you've been able to do that. Lots more family time as well. So that means that you can watch lots of fun things together on the TV, lots of Disney movies. It might even mean that you're playing lots of games as well. You'll also be doing lots of home learning. Okay, so that means all the work that I've been setting you and Miss Az has been setting you, you've been doing at home. Maybe you'll have been doing that at the table with your brothers and sisters, or even your mums and dads might be sat on a laptop as well and they've been working from home. So there's lots of things that are happening at the moment which are very different to how our normal weeks go, because normally we'd be in school. So I want us to explore our feelings and our emotions around this. Okay, so a little bit of time just to think about how we're feeling about this. And don't worry if you feel any of these things and you think that somebody else might not feel like this, because this is all about how you are feeling personally today. You might feel some of these emotions that I'm going to show up on the board, but you might feel different things as well. Let's have a little explore and see what I've got. So the first word I've got here is angry. Can you say that? So if you're angry, it means you're really, really cross, okay? And you might want to scream and shout and yell and get a bit boisterous, okay? So we've got angry. You might be feeling a bit angry about this situation that we're in. Oh, you might be feeling tired. Oh, if you're tired, maybe because you're going to bed later, maybe because your mums and dads are making you work really hard at home and doing lots of jobs. Maybe because you're going on long walks every day, you're feeling a lot more tired. Another thing you might be feeling is calm. Can you say that? Now remember, we've had calm as one of our target English words. And calm is when you're peaceful and you are relaxed. Maybe there are times when you are feeling like this. Oh, you might be feeling hungry. I don't know about you, but I've definitely noticed that I'm feeling a lot more hungry. I think it's because there's a lot more walking that I'm doing, but also when I'm bored, I look around and all I think about is going to the fridge and quickly eating a little bit more cheese. Okay, so I start to feel a bit more hungry because I'm bored and I've got nothing else to do. Oh, this word here is glum. Can you remember what glum means? Correct, we have done this one in English as well. And glum means when you're feeling miserable or you're feeling sad. So for example, I'm feeling a bit glum at the moment because I haven't been able to see my mum and dad since Christmas. Okay, so it's been a very long 5 weeks. So I'm feeling a bit glum about that. We've also got the word happy. So you might be feeling very happy. So I'm feeling happy because last night I got to see my niece on FaceTime and I got to see her playing a game and doing some baking. So that made me feel happy. Maybe you're doing things at home that make you feel happy as well. This word here is worried. Worried is when you're feeling a bit anxious about something. So you're thinking a lot about something and that you think something bad or something unusual might happen. So you might be feeling a bit unsettled, a bit worried. We've got the word grumpy. So grumpy is similar to miserable. If you've got a bit of a frown on your face. Yeah, if you're grumpy, you're not very happy with something, you're a bit unhappy. And this word here is lonely. So lonely might be used to describe if you're feeling like you haven't got many people around you, you feel like you're all on your own, okay? So you may be feeling some of these emotions that are on the screen. You might also be feeling other ones as well, and that's okay. It's all right to feel like that. And that's why I want to just spend a few minutes just thinking, how are you feeling today? Maybe you're feeling happy because you've done a really good maths task at home and you've finished it all and you feel really happy with yourself. Maybe you're feeling a bit glum, a bit miserable today because the weather outside is not very nice. Maybe you're feeling tired because it's nearly the weekend, almost. So just have a little think, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling? So I know that I am feeling a bit grumpy today, if I'm being honest. So if you see me around, make sure you approach with caution. Okay, I'm feeling a bit grumpy today, and I think that's probably because it's getting near the end of the week. I've got lots and lots of jobs to do, and I just can't finish them all. So I'm feeling a little bit grumpy today. So now I'm going to do a very quick little game, and hopefully you can see my face in the corner because you are going to need it to be able to join in at home. So I'm going to show you an emotion, and it's one of these emotions using my face. So I'm just going to show you my facial expressions, and then I want you to guess which one I am showing. So for example, if I was showing you tired, I'd go like this. And you would tell me that it's tired. Are you ready? Right. Let me think. I'm going to show you this facial expression. Which emotion is that? Happy. Well done. What about glum? Well done. What about this one? Angry. Fabulous. What about this one? Worried. Super. Well done if you joined in with those at home. So now, thinking about those different emotions, I've picked two out on the screen for you to see. And I've picked out what makes me feel glum and what makes me feel happy. So two opposite emotions. I want you to have a little think in a minute and start thinking in your head, what makes you feel like this way? So we're going to focus on glum first. And remember, glum means miserable. So what makes you feel miserable? So I'm just going to have a little think. Then I'm going to start. So I feel glum when the weather is miserable. Okay, so that makes me feel a bit glum. Have a little think, pause this video. What other things happen that make you feel glum? What are the things? Fabulous, well done. So I know that other things that make me feel glum are, so I've got when the weather is miserable, when my friends won't play with me. I feel glum when when my computer won't work properly, because that drives me mad. And thinking back about the situation that we're in now, I feel glum about not being able to see my family. So what makes me feel glum? Not being able to see my family. And also not being able to have my friends over, because that makes me sad that I can't have my friends in my house. Okay, so there's some things at the moment that make me feel glum. But let's change that. Let's think about things that make you feel happy. So pause the video and just have a little think. What makes you feel happy? Okay, so things that make me happy are going for a walk every day. For a walk every day. Another thing that makes me feel happy is seeing my teacher friends every day. So last lockdown, I couldn't come into school, but this one I can, and it makes me really happy that I can see my teacher friends every day. Another thing that makes me happy is baking. I love baking, and even cooking. I love cooking as well. Another thing that makes me happy is seeing my friends and family on FaceTime. So when I get my phones up and I can see them all. And another thing that makes me happy is reading my book in the bath. Yes, I love to go home, lie in the bath, get my favourite book out and have a really nice read. So there's some things that make me feel a bit glum, a bit miserable, and there's some things that make me feel happy, okay? And it's okay for us to feel both these emotions at any time. And it's okay to openly say why we feel like this. And I think what's really important is to understand that we can feel different emotions. And sometimes we might have days where we feel really glum. And sometimes we might have days where we feel really happy. And that's okay. And it isn't something that we should be worried about. It's just something that we need to acknowledge and maybe even talk about. So thinking about if we have a glum day, when we feel glum, I want us to now have a little think about what we could do to make ourselves feel happy. So sometimes when we have days where we feel like the weather is making us glum because it's miserable, we haven't got any friends to play with, my computer's not working properly, I can't see my family, I can't see my friends, and I'm feeling a bit miserable about all these things. I've come up with some ideas as to what we could do to make us turn happy again. So here are some ideas I want to share with you. So when I feel glum, one of the things you could do is you could go for a walk. Okay, just getting outside for 15 to 20 minutes every day just will lift your mood and make you feel a little bit better. When you feel glum, you could also have a read of your favourite story, or you could go onto YouTube and you'll see me or Mrs. Oxley or Miss Ayres or Miss Grace reading a story to you. So have a little look on there as well. That might cheer you up. I love reading. When you feel glum, you might also want to do some baking or some cooking. You also might want to play a game. That might make you feel happy. When I feel glum, I sometimes put on my favourite music through my headphones and dance and sing around the house just to make me feel a bit happy. You know what? No one's looking, so it doesn't matter even if you bust out your best dance move, your best wiggle. Also, another thing you could do is some drawing or some artwork, some craft. Build something, make something, okay? It's a nice way to express yourself. Don't forget, there are people in your houses as well who you can talk to. So if you're feeling a bit glum and a bit miserable, then go and speak to an adult or even your brothers and sisters and tell them how you're feeling. Because you know what? They might be feeling like that as well. So they might appreciate you having a chat with them too, and you can help each other out. You can also still go to playgrounds and play outside. And another thing you can do is you can ring or FaceTime your friends and your family, and that will put a smile on your face as well. So all these things mean that we can express how we are feeling in different ways. So for example, if I was feeling miserable and I put on some music, I'd move around just to express how I was feeling, just to cheer myself up. Okay, and I've got a little task for you, because I want you to have a think about another way in which you could express yourself as an individual. And that is by wearing some of your favorite clothing. Okay, so I want you to have a think about what you can wear, what you can dress to express how you are feeling. So if you're having a glum or a down day, you might choose dark grey colours. But I want you to think, if you are in a happy place or you want to get into that happy mood that we've just talked about, this is one way that you could do it. So I want you to, in a second, go into your wardrobe or your drawers, have a little look and see what colourful items you've got that you can use to express yourself. And I've got some fabulous examples here. I've got a lovely tie-dye jumper and a tie-dye t-shirt. I've got some clothes with lots of rainbows on. And I've got some clothes with animals on. Now, your clothes don't have to be bright and colourful. You might have a favourite party dress that you love wearing, okay, because it shows who you are. You might have some lovely trainers that you love wearing because you get to go and kick the football around the park. You might have a big stripy jumper that used to be your sister's and you love it because it reminds you of your family. You might have a stripy or tiger print t-shirt that you love because it makes you feel fearless like a tiger. Okay, so any item of clothing that you love, I want you to go and grab and find. Maybe it'll just be a hat or a pair of gloves. Okay, here is what I found at home. Now, I haven't taken a photo of me in it, but I've taken a photo of them off the website that I ordered. Now, don't judge, because this is my favourite outfit and I'm going to tell you why, and you're probably all going to laugh. So here is my favourite outfit, and this is what I wear. So when I feel a bit miserable and a little bit glum, I put on my bright yellow trousers, my joggers, and my bright yellow jumper. Okay, I've got this corduroy jumper and this corduroy trousers, and they're matching, they're bright yellow. Every time I put them on, they just lift my mood and they make me feel a lot happier. Okay, so if on a Sunday, I look outside and I think, oh, it's raining. Oh, it's so miserable. I think, right, I need to pick my mood up. I need to make myself feel happier. Then I go into my wardrobe and put my lovely yellow clothing on. I think, right, now I'm ready. My mood is lifted for the day. And I know I'm going to feel better. You don't have to get your bright yellow clothing on, but maybe you have a piece of clothing that when you wear, it just makes you feel a little bit better. So have a look and see what you've got. So what I want you to do then from this is one of two things. You can do either of them or both of them. I don't mind. Okay. So option one is to find your favorite item in your house, your favorite item of clothing, whether that's a hat, that's a scarf, whether it's a jumper, and you can put it on, take a photo and send it to us so we can see what your favorite item of clothing is. The other thing you could do, if you don't want to put it on and send us a photo, that's fine. You could draw your favourite item of clothing, which is what I'm going to have a little go at doing now. Because remember, I said that drawing was one of those things that actually makes me feel happy. It's an idea to change me from feeling glum to happy. So I'm going to have a go at drawing my lovely yellow tracksuit just to try and cheer me up because it's nice and relaxing and calm. So I hope you're ready for my great drawing. So here I'm going to start with my trousers, I think. Start with the joggers and they come in a little bit at the end. I've got my joggers like that. I'm hoping, let me see if I can fill that in. There we go. And then I've also got, don't forget my outfit, I've got a lovely matching yellow jumper that I wear with this. Because remember, these bright colours, they lift my mood and they make me feel very happy. Here's my lovely outfit. Oh, tell you what, if you saw me in Tesco's, you'd definitely see me coming, wouldn't you? You would know where I was. And it's got a little tie on it here, look like that. There we go, fabulous. Right, so Now I've drawn my favourite outfit that I wear to cheer me up. And I'm going to have a think, and I'm going to write some keywords around it that show you how it makes me feel when I wear it. So I'm going to say it makes me feel happy. It also makes me feel wonderful. It makes me feel confident. When I wear it, I feel cozy. Okay, I could say I feel very comfortable in this item. I also might say I feel a bit brave. I might say a bit fearless, actually, because I feel like I can take on the world when I wear this outfit. So brave, fearless. I'm going to say strong. Yeah, I'm going to say strong. So these are all the things that my item of clothing makes me feel when I wear it. And I want you to have a little think now that you've listened and we've been on this journey and thinking about our emotions and how we feel. And can you find an item or even an outfit that makes you feel positive and that you can use to express how you are feeling? Don't forget, it's okay to have days where we feel a bit sad or a bit lonely or a bit miserable. It's also okay to have days where we feel happy, we feel excitable, or even when we feel tired. But please don't just sit at home and not tell anybody. You can tell anyone you want to, or if you want me to give you a little ring at school, just send me an email and I can give you a ring and try and put a smile back on that face, just like you will put smiles on my faces when I see you on our story time and during phonics. Have fun doing this activity, and I can't wait to see which outfits you use to impress and express how you are feeling. Send me them across so I can have a little look and enjoy doing this task at home. Maybe you even want to get your family involved so you can see what everyone would choose. Enjoy this, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Bye.